All right, everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? I'm back. This is the second topic that I want to discuss tonight. Let's see if the YouTube live stream is working. All right, everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? All right, we are on. Oh, why am I on this channel? I'll come back to that. Okay, so I'm sure you've already heard by now the latest news. Um, Hey, Dominic is here. I love from a screen. Thank you, Dominic. I appreciate that very much. I'm sure you've heard the latest news by now that Disney is live actionizing uh, one of their classic animated films, one of the most beloved animated films, Hercules. Hercules arrived in 1997. I was about 14, 15 years old, junior high, I believe. So yeah, but I only watched that movie once. I kid you not. I only watched it once in my whole life. I never revisited that movie again for the second viewing or the third viewing. So if you ask me, do I remember all the details? Probably not. But I do love the songs. The Gospel Truth, of course, as you know, that song is awesome. And the song Go the Distance. I will find my way. I can go the distance. I know every mile will be worth my while. Oh, especially when Michael Bolton sang it. Man, Michael Bolton version was the bomb, diggity. Okay, so of course Disney wanted to live actionize this one just as they did with every other animated movies of the past. They live actionize Cinderella. The upcoming Pinocchio is coming up with Tom Hanks, so it's all just cash grabbing on nostalgia. That's what it is. So the Deadline reported this past few days ago that Guy Ritchie will be directing the new live action Hercules movie. Guy Ritchie, of course, as you know, is well known for many of his gangster comedy movies, such as Snatch and Lock, Stock, Smoking Barrels, Two Smoking Barrels. Oh man, there's so many of them, so many of them. But he also directed Aladdin in 2019, which was a huge success. Remember that? Will Smith played the Blue Genie way before Will Smith slapped Chris Rock in the, across the face. Um, but yeah, that was a huge success. So I guess Disney is like, you know what? Instead of trying to, sit down and have a meet with other directors and see what their pitches are, let's just have Guy Ritchie back, and it's a safe bet. I get it, and you know what? I gotta be honest with you. The live action Aladdin movie in 2019 blew my mind. I love that movie. I thought I was gonna hate it because I was so scared because the original animated movie with Robin Williams was just a masterpiece, right? Everybody loved it. I loved it. It's like, oh, don't ruin it, please. But Guy Ritchie's version of Aladdin was different, it was unique, but it pays not to the original animated movie. But it made its own thing, and Naomi Scott as Jasmine was just gorgeous. Mwah, mwah. Naomi Scott is beautiful. So, am I happy that Guy Ritchie is back in Disney's fold and to direct the live action Hercules movie? Yeah, I think I'm confident enough to say that yeah, I'm happy because I did love his work on Aladdin live action movie. So, Hercules live action will be produced by Agbo, the production company run by Avengers Endgame directors Joe and Anthony Russo. The studio is in the process of hiring writers after Dave Callahan wrote the first draft. So Dave Callahan already wrote the first draft of the script. Oh, that's it. That's all there is to the report by Deadline. Very very short. So yeah, Guy Ritchie is directing the live action Hercules movie. Now, I remember when the movie came out, Hercules. I enjoyed it, but you guys can probably refresh my memory if you guys lived through the '90s like I did. Was it a big hit? Was the animated movie a big hit in terms of box office? we probably look it up right now on Google, um, but I don't think Hercules was as big a hit as you know, The Lion King or Tarzan, right? Or even Hunchback of Notre Dame. I think, but that's my suspicion at least. But you guys can double check on that. Um, Dominic says no. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, I don't think it was as big as those other titles I mentioned, but it was an enjoyable movie. And the thing is, um, whether or not we liked Hercules, we gotta admit that the character Hades remains one of the best Disney villains of all time, hands down. He's up there with Ursula and Jafar. Hades was amazing as a this villain's character. It's unfortunate that it is very unfortunate that the character Hades was voiced by James Woods, who has since now become a right wing a hole. So in real life, he kind of turned into a villain himself. Um, but in 1997, he did a great job voicing Hades, and that I mean, Hades scared the bejesus out of 15-year-old me back then. Um, so yeah, regardless of what we think of James Woods politically or whatnot, Hades was a great character, a great villain, hands down. Dominic says it was a minor hit, but seen as not amazing compared to Aladdin, Lion King, sort of a black sheep. Yeah, that's what I suspected too. Even when I was in Asia, because I grew up in Indonesia, I was like, I don't remember this being as big as those other titles you mentioned. And you're right, you're right. But of course, the song was huge, Dominic. "Go the Distance" got nominated for Oscar. Of course, it's written by Alan Menken, the great Alan Menken. So I can go the distance. Ah, love that song. Love that song. Okay, so on to the topic at hand, right? So the question of the title of this video is, who do you think should play the live action Hercules, the lead star of this live action Hercules movie? Now, to give you context, let's go down memory lane, okay? Some of the Hercules of the past. Now, you guys remember this movie, Hercules in New York? Maybe you can catch it on VHS or yeah. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was young. He played Hercules in New York. This was before Terminator, before Predator, way in the 70s. And then of course you guys remember the let's see here. Do, 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 do. Wait, not yet, not yet. Okay, Hercules with Lou Ferrigno. Lou Ferrigno, who went on to become the Incredible Hulk on that classic TV series. He too played Hercules in 1983. So that was before the Incredible Hulk series, I believe, or maybe it was after. I gotta check the timeline again. And then you guys who lived in the 90s, who lived through the 90s like I did, we all remember Hercules: The Legendary Journeys, the TV series with Kevin Sorbo, who, just like James Woods, went on to become a right-wing a-hole. um, but I did watch this series. I did watch it along with Xena Warrior Princess. So this was also Hercules of my childhood. And you guys remember Hercules in 2014 with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson playing the titular or title character Hercules. I remember this movie being just okay. All right, I was not crazy about it. I thought it was just okay. Um, Dwayne Johnson looked more like he could have been in the movie version of Samson, the character in the Bible, rather than Hercules. He looked more like he looked more like Samson to me in that movie. It's like what? What is he playing Samson here? Trying to be Hercules? And then of course you remember the 2000. Where is it? There you go. Nope. 2005 14, The Legend of Hercules. This features Kellen Lutz, the Twilight actor. He played Hercules in this new or reimagining, if you will. And I saw it once and I regretted it. Here, him as Hercules. It was probably the shittiest of all the Hercules movies, okay? And shows. So if you did not or have not watched The Legend of Hercules, let me tell you right now, you are not missing a single thing, not a thing, because this version of Hercules was crapola, crapola, crapola. So I hope the live action Disney Hercules movie would be way, way miles better than this. Hopefully, hopefully, keep your fingers crossed. So, who can play the new Hercules? I given some thought about this. The past 24 hours. I was like, who are the rising stars today? You know, who could bulk up and become, the live action Hercules for Disney, right? And there are some options out there. Now, it all depends, of course, on the age of the character that Disney's looking for. They want to cast maybe somebody in the 20s, maybe in the 30s. We don't know. We don't know. It all depends on the script. But I'm thinking like, dude, if you want to go young, then you can't go wrong with freaking Zac Efron, dude. Zac Efron, like the one with the body from that stupid Baywatch movie. Dude, that dude is built like a Hercules, okay? I think he would make the perfect Hercules if this is the age range of the character that Disney's going for. Um, if they want to go for somebody older, I would say, because I watched the recent Time Traveler's Wife series, and dude, Theo James is looking really ripped right now. Like, really, he worked out like crazy. I don't have a photo of him shirtless, but Theo James could also be potentially the live action Hercules for Disney. I can see Theo James as Hercules for Disney. But that's just a suggestion. Now, maybe if you throw a wrench and say, hey, Rama, why does it have to be a white guy? All right? Why does it have to be, why can't, like freaking Dwayne Johnson, he's not a white guy. He played Hercules. Fair enough, fair enough. In this day and age when everything is woke. And the upcoming Little Mermaid movie, the Little Mermaid live action movie, is gonna be played by a black girl, right? As Ariel. So I get it. I get it. It doesn't have to be a white guy playing Hercules. So I'm thinking if they cast, for example, a Hispanic actor to play live action Hercules, I'm just throwing it out there. What do you guys think of possibly Diego Boneta as Hercules, right? He's already got the hair. You can see that. He's got the hair, he's got the looks, got the scrubby thing, and I think he's a lot, maybe he's significantly older than Zac Efron, I think. So Diego Boneta, you could see him in movies like Rock of Ages, and I believe he's in that recent movie Father of the Bride. And so he would look great as live action Hercules. I'm just throwing it out there. Dominic Johnston fan of you is exactly what I was thinking. Remember, Hercules went from a teenager to like a 35-year-old guy in the film. That's right. That's right. In the film, he did go like that. um, oh, Iron Boy Wonder, everyone say, well, now things also Ezra Miller's out of the picture in the DCU. Oh, is that the latest news? I haven't checked that update yet, but thank you for bringing that to my attention, Iron Boy Wonder. I'll have to look into that. Diego may be good, Dominic says. He has a boyish face that may fit the part. Not bad. Right. I'm thinking, not bad. Now, so that's my suggestion for the non-white guy to potentially play Hercules. I also try to look up, because, Hercules is what? Greek mythology, right? So I'm thinking like, who in Hollywood is a rising star and is Greek? And I tried googling it. I kid you not, guys. There's not that many option. Okay, for Greek rising Hollywood stars, there's just not many option. Um, Unless you want to cast John Stamos, he's Greek. So, but John Stamos is way, way too old and way, way too. Um, I guess you could say too much of a pretty boy to play Hercules. Um, so he's out. He's out. I don't know who may be Greek and potentially be able to also play Hercules. Um, so yeah, these are some of the suggestions that I have in mind. You know what? You know what? If you want to go back to white boy or white guy, let's see here. What's the name of that? Okay, so this. Okay, so Will Poulter. You know Will Poulter, right? This guy right here. He's dating Florence Pugh. You know the girl who plays Black Widow's sister. So there's this vacationing photos of them vacationing at a beach or resort somewhere, and look at him, dude. Look at him. Look at Will Poulter, dude. That guy bulked up. Now people say like, well, it's because he's gonna play in the Marvel universe. He's gonna play Adam Warlock, is him, I believe. So that's why he's bulking up for that role. Um, that's fine. That's fine. He can stay bulk up for Hercules. He can bulk up for Marvel and also for Disney, unless Disney says no, 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 no. Marvel is under our umbrella. We want everything to be shared universe. So if you're already in a one Marvel movie, you can't be in this whatever that excuse may be. But I'm just throwing it out there. Will Poulter, this guy can also be Hercules. You know, and you may say like, hey Rama, he doesn't have the face. Like, dude, he can act. All right. He can act as Hercules. That's all I care about. Pretty face or not, that's that's in the eye of the beholder. Unless it's John Stamos, and we can all agree that John Stamos is way too pretty. So yeah, Will Poulter is also another option that I'm throwing it out there, potentially to play Hercules. Who else? Who else? We don't know. They haven't started the casting process yet. It's all in the early stages of development. Right now, they only announced that Guy Ritchie is directing it, and I can't wait to see that version. Because Guy Ritchie is a fantastic director, an excellent storyteller, and I love his style as well. So I'm really confident that we're gonna get a pretty decent live action Hercules movie, if not even better than the animated movie, because as you know, the animated movie was not that big of a hit. But yeah, oh my God, I'm excited. I'm totally excited. Those are some of my suggestions. Ooh, look at that. Look at the cast of the original one. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about my recommendation on who can play live action Hercules? Okay, Zac Efron. I said right, Zac Efron. Who else did I mention? Theo James. Diego Boneta, if you want to go non-white guy. And another white guy, Will Poulter. I cannot see Dylan O'Brien as Hercules. I can see Dylan O'Brien as potentially replacing Ezra Miller in The Flash. So, but as Hercules, no, I can't see Dylan O'Brien as Hercules. But that's just me. What do you guys think? Who do you think should play live action Hercules in this new Disney project, directed by Guy Ritchie? Let me know your recommendation, your suggestions in the comment section below. And thank you, Dominic, and thank you, Iron Boy Wonder, for chatting with me. All right, share your thoughts, everybody, in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe. Let's rock this.